AOL code, text and turn gold. Now the stories unfold. From dial-up dreams to LinkedIn kings, he taught the world how to build through strings. It's the Max method, no guessing, just growth. 4 steps deep, he's coached them both. Top earners, big burners, trainers and pros. Max lit the fire, now everyone knows. Started with a spark, now the blueprint's live. Thousands trained and they multiply. From Facebook chats to LinkedIn leads, he plants the seeds, then watches them succeed. Mentor to coach is the guide for the great. Author, speaker, shaping fate. You don't just follow Max, you duplicate. That's how legends elevate. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Calling the father the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Calling the father the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game. Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Calling the father the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our 4 o'clock midday broadcast. And here we go. 9 days left to the end of the month. You know, we have people here from different parts of the world, and Ian, who's in Australia, just sent me a message. And he says, another cold day in Australia. So Ian, how cold is it there?
It's about 3 degrees.
Whoa, 3 degrees.
Yep. I'm sitting with my heater on. Believe me.
You know, when I saw that message, I was reminded of something years ago when I first started working with Margie Alaprandi and Modere. I was trying to get a handle on, their business and their business model. And we talked about high seasons and low seasons. And so she said that their business slows down in the summertime. So over the summer, business drops. And then I pointed out, I said, Margie, don't you do business in Australia? So she says, yeah, we do. I says, hello? So in the summertime here, communicate with people in Australia and build your business down there. And it was like the light bulb went off with her. She says, I love you. Because that's exactly the way it works. If there's a special time of the year that your business is hot, or in your case, cold, you can prospect, you can recruit wherever you want. A few years back, I was working with an aspiring leader in the Kagan Water Company. They sell a $5,000 machine that produces the best water. So I started working with a fellow. He sold insurance, but he was looking to get out of insurance. And years back, it made the papers everywhere. Flint, Michigan had a big expose. The pipes, the water pipes in Flint and the surrounding area were iron. And they were all decomposing, and people were ordered not to drink the water. What a great place to prospect. So we jumped on LinkedIn and we did a search. I mean, first we did a search just by how many professionals in LinkedIn live in Flint, Michigan. Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, actually. So then we filtered it down a little more. What professionals should we look for that naturally had large circles of influence, and the people that they were connected to would clearly be interested in water? So one of the categories we used was medical professionals. And then we started looking at all the medical professionals. So we chose people in sales. We chose people in management. We chose people in nurses, doctors. And we were having luck with all of them because it was a universal problem. But what really took off were the medical professionals who were connected to parents that had kids, obstetricians, pediatricians. And so we had a script reaching out to these medical professionals. And he sold 100 machines in 2 months, broke the record for sales in the company. I'm not sure anybody has ever surpassed that. 100 machines, 2 months. So if you have any idea who your target audience is, and you connect with them first, your business is going to explode. Okay, so you have 9 days left to the end of the month. On LinkedIn, what you need to be doing is you need to be following up with everybody that you thought was a hot prospect. You go over on LinkedIn and you go over to your network. And you go over to your connections. You go to your first level connections. Some of these people you've talked to recently, some of these people you haven't talked to in years. But you pull out the best prospects. Then you go over to catch up and see who's new, Who's celebrating a birthday? Rich. I worked with Rich years ago. In 45 days, he generated $250,000. Reached the top rank level in the company. Now we're working with him on LinkedIn. He's an affiliate marketer. So you look at the people that are celebrating a birthday. People who are changing their jobs. You look at the people, work anniversary. And there are some elements that you can do. You could change your profile so that LinkedIn posts about you changing your job. Change the start date of an opportunity, and you got an anniversary. It's all about, at the end of the day, it's all about talking to people. So you go over to your message area. And you go over to your hot prospects. You need to be reconnecting with people. Starting conversations, restarting conversations. And that's where you are. 9 days. This weekend here in the United States, we have what? The Memorial Day weekend. LinkedIn is your personal gold mine. Personal gold mine. There are people anxious to talk to you right now. Anxious. There is nothing to stop you from closing 3 or 4 or 5 more people before the end of the month. So, for those of you that have been out of boot camp for a while, you can register for boot camp today. Go to maxnygaard.com/boot camp. Use the promo code Best Deal. It'll drop the price to $79. And there are people right now that you can talk to. Best thing is that you don't have to wait until June the 5th to get started. As soon as you register, you're going to have access to all the recorded sessions of the May Boot Camp. As soon as you register, you have all the access to the boot camp sessions. Or jump into our 90-day boot camp challenge. Go to maxnygaard.com/90-day challenge. Use the special, and that was a special deal. 3 boot camps, all for $247. That comes down to $2.74 a day. Participate in 3 boot camps, June, July, and August. Get our anthology of scripts and how network marketers catch whales. because it's a holiday weekend, use the promo code RETREAT. And that's going to drop the price from $247 to $139 or $1.55 a day. $1.55 a day over 3 weeks. I'm sorry, over 3 months. Last night, we sent out a promotion about participating, about this past weekend, we had our 3-day retreat. And you could go to maxsteingart.com/retreat, use the promo code Great Deal, reduce the price to $99, and you'll have all the recorded sessions, new scripts on how to connect with all these networkers. Last month, Modere went out of business. Over 100,000 people looking for new business. 9 days from now, there are going to be a lot of people in Isagenix that are going to be looking for new business. As a matter of fact, they're looking now. Folks, we're here to help you. Talk to people that are looking for an opportunity. Talk to people that need your help. And you are on your way to reaching the top of whatever company you're in.
Back in the 90s, cracked the AOL code, texting turned gold, now the stories unfold. From dial-up dreams to LinkedIn kings, he taught the world how to build through strings. It's the Max method, no guessing, just growth. 4 steps deep, he's coached them both. Top earners, big burners, trainers and pros. Max lit the fire, now everyone knows. Started with a spark, now the blueprint's live. Thousands trained and they multiply. From Facebook chats to LinkedIn leads, he plants the seeds, then watches them succeed. Mentor to coach is the guide for the great. Author, speaker, shaping fate. You don't just follow Max, you duplicate. That's how legends elevate. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Calling the father the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game. It's the Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Calling the father the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game. Max method, built to last. Social selling, scaling fast. Calling the father the go-to name. Max Steingart, he changed the game.
Alrighty. 9 more days. We'll have our Ask Max sessions tomorrow, Saturday. Sunday night, we will not have our Sunday night Ask Max session. And we're still trying to decide. It's a holiday. Watch your mail. So until next time, best of luck in building your business. God bless. My friends, jump into this June boot camp. We're going to be showing you things that people haven't seen ever.